Hello guys, how are you all doing? I hope you're all safe and getting out there fishing and everything. Today's fishing trip we're gonna be basically going for perch and pike fishing due to the cold and everything as winter comes. It's gonna be hard, but we're gonna be catching mostly with lures, so there will be no dead baiting and everything is catch and release only. So this is only for you guys to see how I do my tactics and basically how fishing is in November as well, so it's good to keep record of everything. And we're going to my favorite lake in County Cavan, so we'll see what happens today. I'm not expecting so much because it is getting cold and there's big floods. So we have the kayak Savage Gear E-Rider 330. We have the electric throttle motor, so we're sorted for the water. Do some drop shot fishing and big lures for pike as well, and we see what happens. So I'll see you on the lake. Well guys, we just arrived and I finished up my setup for the boat and everything. The gear is up, I'm dressed and everything. So there is one guy already fishing, which I wish you very good luck. It's a small lake. The reason why I got for a small lake is because, as I said, the floods in Ireland at the moment was high, very high. So we're gonna fish small lakes, so we don't have too much wind in ourselves and the waves and such, because it is a bit windy today. But anyways, here we go with my setup. If anybody else has a kayak 330, I would like to know what you guys have and what works better. I just have a normal, I think it was 35 pounder deep sea dive, electronic motor, battery. You can have a look which make it is. It's the global one. Right, always have your stuff ready for fishing and a Red Bull. Anyhow, 2 fishing rods. One will be particularly for pike and the other one will be for drop shot fishing, as we said. Just as we have here some of the creature baits. And yeah, that's the setup. So we're gonna go inside now and see how it is, right? Enjoy the video guys, and like and subscribe. Thank you. Well guys, first fish of all these 2-3 hours that I've been fishing in the lake, and it's pike. No perch for now, but I'll show you the pike anyways. As you can see, and I'm gonna release it. So that was the first fish. I couldn't trigger any perch at all, so we're gonna swap the lake. This time we're gonna be without the boat. I'll show you just my setup again once more. So we were after catching him on this beauty. It has a lot of weights inside, so it's very rattly, and you can actually see the pike is right here in front of us. He's still taking his time, slowly. He's gone. Okay. For the perch I'm using the creature baits, just like so. And instead of doing the drop shot like everybody does with weights, I have my own little jig. So it's not really drop shot, but it is, you know. And that's the setup of the kayak 330 E-Rider. It's very good, and I did a video previously. Done a video previously on the same lake in here, but that's when I got the kayak and I didn't have an electric motor. So happy days, now I've got it. That's the lake basically. I've only caught 1 pike as well. There is another guy, and that's it. Nothing much really here happening. So we're gonna change the lake and we're gonna do drop shot fishing without the boat. And I'll see you then, guys. how are we all doing? I just decided to do a few more rounds on this small lake, and I already caught one pike that I didn't show you guys. For some reason the jaw was broken and I wasn't filming at the time. So the jaw was broken from previously somebody who was using them pliers that are holding the lip. That's a pike, we don't have to do that. This metal pieces, they're gonna break into the pike's mouth. And I've just got my third pike now, and it's around 3 to 4 kilograms. I don't know, what is that, 7 pounds, 8 pounds, I'm not sure. And we got both. Anyway, I'll show you the fish, guys. Enjoy up. Oh, he just went in the water. Anyhow, it happens. The boat is miserably full of slime. But happy fisherman. And actually, guys, I've got this landing net, right, from Kinetic, and it's the best kit I've ever bought because it has the magnet and you clip it onto your whatever you find anyways. For me personally, it's right on my bottoms, so it's magnetic and it just pulls out. But remember, always tie up something that will make sure it's floating, because this one isn't. The most important is it's rubber, so it's easy if you get hooked and it's messed up and everything, so it's very easy to unhook it from the mesh, rubber mesh. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go down towards the next lake as I promised, because there I've always caught a lot of perch, and this is mainly what I was actually trying to catch today. But we have 3 pikes today and no perch here whatsoever, so I'm gonna head down and see what happens. Well guys, the fishing is over, and just to talk about yesterday what happened. We did want to trigger perch, but for some reason I couldn't trigger any of them. In the first lake that I was with the boat, I did catch 3 pike altogether, but absolutely no perch, and I've been there all the time, so I know exactly where the perch stay. So it's either that the floods have gone that high that the fish are moving, so when they're moving you can't really trigger them, and plus the season when it's getting colder, they're in their cozy area. So we end up catching three pike, 1 on the pike lure and 2 was actually on the drop shot, so it was surprisingly, I thought it was big purchase, but it was only pike. Anyhow, mainly I was going for perch fishing, but occasionally it does happen that whatever you go for you don't catch and you catch something else. So I was still happy, I didn't go blank at all. We did enjoy our day. It was nice to get out as well. That's most importantly for everybody else that are, you know, have a high job and they're working so hard, and you know, it's good to get out. I probably will be going for drop shot fishing this weekend, and I did promise to you that I was supposed to go on the next lake when I was saying about swapping the lakes. So I did end up going there. I did not film, but I did catch 2 roaches on the drop shot, and I did met a guy. So basically they do in the Barrow, it's called Barrow Perch Bonanza. You can check it out on Facebook. So it's competition for drop shotting and all that sort of stuff. If anybody's interested, it is in Dublin, Ireland as well, so you can all join, and there's prizes and stuff for competitions. So if anybody's into perch fishing at all, I think we should go for it. And we'll go out as well this weekend and see what happens again. That's the most important, you know, getting out and experimenting, testing out new places and how the fish are acting because of the floods. Like I said, the floods were very high over now from October to November, and it's wild. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hopefully you like and subscribe, and I'll do more videos for you guys so you can see how it is. And enjoy your time.